lot of people ask me, how do you find the stocks to trade? What are the best stocks to trade? The stock market is huge. I don't know what to trade. First of all, use stocks to trade software, okay? This is software that my team and I have spent nearly $2 million on building. It is the best software in the world for finding the best stocks to trade. Go look at the link just below this video. Utilize it, okay? It is so going to change your life because that is a tool that basically just aggregates all the different websites that I used to use. If you've seen some of my older DVDs, I used to use like 20 different websites to research, and I pick and choose news and different scans. Stockstotrade.com, use it. It puts it all into one spot. Now, understanding why does all this stuff matter? Guess what? The stock market is not as simple as you want it to be. Just because a company has news does not mean the stock is going to go up. Just because a company has no news does not mean that the stock is going to do nothing. There's a whole bunch of moving pieces in the stock market. And for me, you have to kind of think of it as like a sliding scale. If you've seen my trader checklist guide, this is another great resource. It is over 10 hours talking about how I choose the stocks that I trade. Click the link below. I'm going to include two links, stockstotrade.com and traderchecklist.com. This is a free guide that I made for you specifically to show kind of like how everything is a sliding scale. Like you need to think about what is the price, what is the news, what's the catalyst, what's the pattern, what time of day is it, what's your own schedule. It's not as simple as you want it to be. We're like, oh, a company issues good news, buy the stock. This is not an exact science. This is more of an art. So you have to kind of put together all these moving pieces. That's why I started out and said use stocks to trade, because it puts all the moving pieces together. There's actually a feature called Oracle that accumulates all of my different indicators into one signal, and it tells you the best stock to trade. So that would be my pick if you wanted to see what is the absolute best stock to trade right now, long or short. On top of that, we're all different people. I wish that I could tell somebody who's 50 years old and wants to retire and is very conservative with money because they're frankly trying to save up. I wish I could tell that person the same thing as I would tell a 20-year-old asshole kid who has $10,000 to his name that his parents just gave him, and he has no perspective in money or anything, and he's just some dumb kid. Those are two very different people. And they have two very different personalities. So you have to think about what stock is best for you and your personality. If you're some young kid who wants to be aggressive with your money, that's cool. Very different than a 50-year-old person who's counting every single last dollar. You have to also think about what is your risk tolerance. How much are you willing to lose on any trade? So sometimes there's a fast-moving stock and I don't trade it just because it moves so fast. I might not be able to cut losses quick enough. And for me, I kind of trade like, a coward. I'm kind of like that 50-year-old guy. Even though I'm only in my 30s, I'm very scared. I know a lot of gunslingers who are like that hypothetical young dumb kid, and they love gunslinging, and it's very exciting. They buy stocks that are up 200% in the day. You won't see me buy a stock that's up 200% on the day. That's too much. The risk is too great for me. So for me, I like to trade cowardly. That's how I teach. You can choose your own aggression. If it's a fast-moving stock, that's beautiful. Again, stocks to trade not only has all the different indicators, it also shows the biggest percent gainers. No matter who you are, no matter what you want, I would advise you to always, always, always look at the big percent gainers every single day. Ignore just what companies are saying about some big new technology. If the stock is not moving, I don't care. I want to trade stocks that are in play. These are the most predictable for stocks that are going up and for stocks that are coming down. If a stock is up 5, 6, 7 days in a row and it's a big percent winner every single day, guess what? It's probably bound to come down too. So I'm going to watch it because sometimes I like to short sell stocks. I know some of you guys don't like short selling. You just want to buy stocks. Well, guess what? If a company reports good earnings and it's like a 2-year breakout, again, this is like a technical scan on stocks to trade, then you might want to buy it on day 1 or day 2 of its earnings breakout and then try to sell it on day 3 or day 4 or day 5. Maybe you don't have that much patience. Maybe you just want to buy that one breakout point when it breaks the morning high in the afternoon and then sell it 10 or 15 minutes later. You have to choose what you want to do, and you have to practice. You have to think of yourself as a scientist, and you're basically trying to find the formula that works best for you. And just because a formula works one year might not work the next year. So you're gonna have to learn to adapt. The stock market is one giant moving target. So be ready to adapt, be ready to experiment, be ready to study your ass off. And if you follow these directions, you can always be adapting. You can always kind of be ready for a moving target. You don't need to trade every day. You don't always need to have some investment on the table. Guess what? Cash is the position. Sometimes the best trade is no trade at all. So I'd like to teach you patience. If you want more millionaire guidance and how I create my millionaires from scratch, click the link below. I'm going to include a third link. You've got Trader Checklist to learn the indicators. You've got Stocks to Trade to use the data and have software that's going to change your life. And the third link is going to be if you want to apply for my Millionaire Challenge and actually become my next millionaire student. This is going to be a grind. It's going to be hard, but the journey is worthwhile. And the end is fucking fun. Hey, Tim Sykes, millionaire mentor and trader. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope that they help you. I want to share everything that I've learned over the years. You can check out more videos right over there. And also click subscribe so that you can watch all of these videos, get that knowledge, and become my next millionaire student.